Hello everyone, very good morning. Jagdishwar in the side. Happy Tuesday, sorry, happy Wednesday to everyone. So today's agenda is to see essay 705, right? Sorry, 706, 705 பார்த்தோம், which is modification to the auditor's opinion. Right. So இன்னைக்கு நம்ம பார்க்கிறது 706, so which is a குட்டி essay தான். So we see that essay. அதுக்கப்புறம் we will go for what? Fundamentals for ethics chapter. So in ethics chapter, which is chapter number 11, where we will see fundamental principles of ethics. Okay, fine. So emphasis of matter paragraph and other matter paragraph in the independent auditor's report. So we have emphasis matter paragraph and also other matter paragraph, right? So for that, there is an essay called essay 706, which deals with additional communication in the auditor's report when the auditors considered it necessary to draw the user's attention to a matter or matters presented or disclosed in the financial statements that are of such importance that are fundamental to the user's understanding of the financial statements. என்ன சொல்கிறாங்க, ஆடிட்டர் வந்து சில விஷயம்லாம் வந்து யூசர்ஸோட அட்டென்ஷன்ஸ் வந்து இது பண்ணணும்னு நினைப்பாரு, ஓகேங்களா, ஃபினான்ஷியல் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்டில், பிகாஸ் தட் ஆர் இம்பார்ட்டண்ட், ஓகே, டு த ஃபண்டமெண்டல்ஸ் ஆஃப் விச் ஆர் ஃபண்டமெண்டல் டு தி யூசஸ் ஆஃப் த அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங், யூசஸோட அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங்காக. அதே மாதிரி ட்ரா தி யூசஸ் அட்டென்ஷன் டு எனி மேட்டர் ஆர் மேட்டர்ஸ் அதர் தேன் தோஸ் presented or disclosed in the financial statements that are relevant. So one is that has been presented or disclosed in the financial statement, அதோட யூசஸோட அட்டென்ஷனை வந்து டிரைவ் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னு நினைப்பாங்க. அதே மாதிரி other than matters that has been presented or disclosed in the financial statements that are relevant to users' understanding of the audit, auditor's responsibility or the auditor's report. Okay, fine. So these are the two things which the auditor might consider necessary. Okay, what's the objective now? As per SC 706, emphasis of matter paragraph and other matter paragraph in the independent auditor's report, the objective of the auditor having formed an opinion on the financial statement. So already form பண்ணிடுவாரு what opinion, right? So அப்போ is to draw users attention. So அவர் ஒப்பீனியன்லாம் ஃபார்ம் பண்ணிட்டாரு, பட் சிலதெல்லாம் ஆடிட் ரிப்போர்ட்டில் கொடுத்துட்டாரு, பட் யூசஸோட அட்டென்ஷனை வந்து he needs to draw. So அதுக்காக they have what? Emphasis of matter paragraph. So is to draw users attention when in the auditor's judgment it is necessary to do so by way of a clear additional communication in the auditor's report to a matter although appropriately presented or disclosed in the financial statement that is of such importance that it is a fundamental to the user's understanding of the financial statements. See, one thing that has been presented in the financial statement already or that has been disclosed already in the financial statement, but in the auditor's professional judgment that he thought it is necessary to drive the attention of the of the users understanding. Okay, so அவர் அப்படின்னு நினைக்கிறாரு அப்படின்னா he might also disclose that in இது அதர் emphasis of matter paragraphல and other matter paragraphல. Then as appropriate, any other matter that is relevant to users understanding of the auditor's responsibility or audit report. ஒன்னு items of FS, இன்னொன்று auditor's report, auditor's responsibilities. Okay, definition of emphasis of matter paragraph. So emphasis of matter paragraph என்ன அப்படின்னா, emphasis of matter paragraph is a paragraph that is included in the auditor's report. So auditors oda reportla include ஆயிருக்கிற ஒரு paragraph, the emphasis of matter paragraph. Fine, that refers to a matter appropriately presented or disclosed in the financial statement. அது வந்து so that ஒரு மேட்டர் பற்றி டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணுறோம், அந்த மேட்டர் that has been already been appropriately presented or disclosed, okay, in the financial statements that in the auditor's judgment is of such importance that it is fundamentals to the user's understanding of the financial statements. என்ன சொல்றாங்க, emphasis of matter paragraph அப்படிங்கிறது is another paragraph that has been included in the auditor's report. Okay, so that refers to a matter. So on the paragraph ஒரு மேட்டரை நம்ம ரெஃபர் பண்ண போறோம், அது that has been appropriately presented or disclosed in the financial statements Okay, fine. That is அது எதுக்குன்னா that is in the auditor's judgment. என்ன அப்படின்னா இது வந்து important, okay, that it is fundamental to the user's understanding of the financial statements அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு. So that is what emphasis of matter paragraph. What is definition of other matter paragraph? Other matter paragraph is a paragraph included in the auditor's report, same thing, but that refers to the matter other than those presented or disclosed in the financial statement. So முன்னாடி பார்த்தது என்ன, that refers to a matter that has been appropriately presented or disclosed in the financial statement. அது emphasis of matter paragraph. Other matter paragraph other than those presented or disclosed in the financial statement that in the auditor's judgment is relevant to the user's understanding of the auditor's responsibilities or auditor's report. இதுதான் வந்து emphasis of other matter paragraph. Fine. So I will give you இதுதான். ஸோ மேலே படித்தோம் இல்லையா, ஸோ இது வந்து இங்கே இது வந்து emphasis of matter paragraph, இது other matter paragraph. ஸோ இது படிங்க, இதுக்கு I will give you 5 minutes. ஸோ இது ரெண்டும் படிக்கிறதுக்கு 3 minutes. Totally I will give you 8 minutes to study this entirely. 8 minutes. Okay. படிச்சு ரிசைட் பண்ணுங்க, ஓகேங்களா? வாட்ஸ்அப்ல வாய்ஸ் நோட்டை எனக்கு ரிசைட் பண்ணுங்க. ஐ ஹோப் யூ ஹாவ் ஜாயின்ட் இன் த வாட்ஸ்அப் குரூப் ஆல்ரெடி. Only 3 more minutes more. Okay, so the time is up. I hope you have read through it and also memorized the concepts. Yes. So we go with the next topic, which is emphasis of matter paragraph in the auditor's report. If the auditor considers it is necessary to draw the user's attention to a matter presented or disclosed in the financial statement that in the auditor's judgment is of such importance that it's fundamental to the user's understanding of the financial statement, the auditor shall include an emphasis of matter paragraph in the auditor's report, provided the auditor would not be required to modify the opinion in accordance with SA 705 as a result of the matter. So in the attention drop பண்றாருல்ல, so in the matter he shouldn't be modifying the opinion, that is as per SA 705. So அப்படி he is modifying he couldn't be doing this emphasis of matter paragraph. Fine, okay, அது ஒரு limitation மாதிரி. So the auditor would not be required to modify the opinion in accordance with SA 705 as a result of the matter. And when SA 701 applies, the matter has not been determined to be a key audit matter to be communicated in the auditor's report. So அதே மாதிரி this shouldn't be a key audit matter to be communicated in the auditor's report. So other matter, so emphasis of matter paragraph communicate பண்ற ரெண்டுமே shouldn't be already emphasized எடுக்கக்கூடாது. That means like key audit matterலையும் சொல்லிருக்கக்கூடாது as per SA 701. That is your second point. B point. A point is it shouldn't be a matter that modify your opinion. So that is as per SA 705. So that is emphasis of matter paragraph, and a separate section for emphasis of matter paragraph. So auditor's report when auditor includes emphasis of matter paragraph in the auditor's report, the auditor shall include the include the paragraph with a separate section of the auditor's report with an appropriate heading that includes the term emphasis of matter. Include in the paragraph a clear reference to the matter emphasized and to where relevant a disclosure that fully describe the matter can be found in the financial statement. So இது நம்ம describe பண்றது financial statements ல எங்க நம்ம we can able to found அப்படிங்கிறது we should mention it. Like, then the paragraph shall refer only to the information presented or disclosed in the financial statement and indicate the auditor's opinion is not modified in respect of the matter emphasized. So what they are saying, or separate section கொடுக்கணும், அதுக்கப்புறம் ஒரு clear reference where I have been, this has been mentioned in the financial statements. So நம்ம emphasize பண்ற matter வந்து financial statementல எங்க mention ஆயிருக்கு அப்படிங்கிறது we have to give a reference. ஓகேவா? அதே மாதிரி நம்ம mention பண்ற matter should be mentioned in the financial statement. Other than financial statement இருக்கிறது we shouldn't emphasize in the emphasis of matter paragraph la. And also we need to mention that auditor's opinion is not modified in respect of the matter emphasized. Okay, so we study these two things, which is emphasis of matter paragraph in the auditor's report and separate section for emphasis of matter. For this I will give you ஒரு இது படிக்கிறதுக்கு ஒரு 4 minutes, அப்புறம் இதுக்கு ஒரு 3, so around ஒரு 7 minutes கொடுக்குறேன். Let us see. 7 minutes. Okay, fine. Let me drink some water and come. Sorry, I'm back. 1 minute more. Okay, so நம்ம இது முடிச்சோம் இல்லையா? That is emphasis of matter paragraph and what separate section for emphasis of matter paragraph. So some examples of circumstances where auditor may consider if necessary to include an emphasis of matter paragraph. So in the examples can be asked in the 3 mark question and all. So an uncertainty relating to future outcome of exceptional litigation or a regulatory action. So an uncertainty relating to future outcome of exceptional litigation or regulatory action. A significant subsequent event that occur between the date of the financial statements and the date of the auditor's report. So the ரெண்டு டேட்டுக்கும் சென்ட்ரல் இருக்கிறது. அப்புறம் yearly application were permitted of a new accounting standard that has a material effect on the financial statement. So yearly application of a new accounting standard that has a material effect on the financial statements. அப்புறம் a major catastrophe that has had or continues to have a significant effect to the entity's financial position. So basically financial statementல இருக்கிற மேட்டர்ஸ்ல என்னென்னலாம் அஃபெக்ட் ஆகுமோ அதை ஆடிட் யூசர்ஸ் ஆஃப் ஃபினான்ஷியல் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்ஸோட அட்டென்ஷனை ட்ரா பண்ணணும்னு நினைக்கிறது எல்லாத்தையும் நம்ம இங்கே நம்ம இன்க்ளூட் பண்ணுறோம். கரெக்ட். Next, the inclusion of an emphasis of matter paragraph in the auditor's report does not affect the auditor's opinion. நம்ம இப்போ audit emphasis of matter paragraph include பண்றதுனால it does not affect the auditor's opinion னு சொல்றாங்க. A modified opinion in accordance with SA 705 when required by the circumstances of a specific audit engagement. An emphasis of matter paragraph is not a substitute for a modified opinion as per SA 705. A disclosure in the FS that applicable financial reporting framework requires management to make or that otherwise necessary to achieve a fair representation or reporting in accordance with SA 570 when a material uncertainty exists relating to events or conditions that may cast significant doubt on an entity's ability to continue as a going concern. So மூணுன்னோ SA 705 modified opinion க்கு substitute கிடையாது. SA 706 that is emphasis of matter paragraph. Disclosures of FS financial statement க்கு substitute கிடையாது. emphasis of matter paragraph. அதே மாதிரி reporting in accordance with SA 570 that is a significant doubt on entity's ability to continue as going concern. அதுக்கும் இது substitute கிடையாது. இது மூணுத்துக்குமே substitute கிடையாது. emphasis of matter paragraph. So இந்த எக்ஸாம்பிளும் இந்த மூணுக்கும் substitute கிடையாது அப்படின்னு படிக்கிறதுக்கு I will give around ஒரு 6 minutes. ஓகேவா? 6 minutes timer. Okay. Study it. நாலு எக்ஸாம்பிள் 3 இது நாட் அ சப்ஸ்டியூட் ஃபார் we have around 1.5 minutes. Okay, so the time is up. We will go with the next topic, which is other matter paragraph in the auditor's report. So இது வந்து other than those specified in the financial statement, that is auditor's responsibility, audit reporter, audit related இருக்கிற matters. If the auditor considers it necessary to communicate a matter other than those that are presented or disclosed in the financial statement, that in the auditor's judgment is relevant to the user's understanding of the audit, auditor's responsibility, or the auditor's report, the auditor shall include in the other matter paragraph, provided this is not prohibited by a law or regulation, and when SS 701 applies, the matter has not been determined to be a key audit matter to be communicated in the auditor's report. So it should not be prohibited and shouldn't be as per SS 701. This is the key audit matter other than matters that are specified or disclosed or presented in the financial statement. Auditors or professional judgment relevant to the user's understanding of the audit, auditor's responsibilities, or auditor's report. Okay, fine. So இதுதான் வந்து other matter paragraph, separate section கொடுக்கணும், that is other matter அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு, and communicate with those charged with governance. If the auditor expects to include an emphasis of matter or an other matter paragraph எதுவா இருந்தாலும் the auditor's report, in the auditor's report the auditor shall communicate with those charged with governance, TCWG ன்னு சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா, அவங்க கிட்ட regarding the expectation and wordings of this paragraph. This might be tested in MCQs and all. Okay, so this is also very much important. Okay, so I will give around ஒரு இதுக்கு ஒரு 3 minutes போதுமா இது படிக்கிறதுக்கு, very simple only. So study this, then we may go with fundamental principles of ethics. அது போலாம். Sorry, excuse me. Okay, so the time is up. Now we ended essay 706. காலையில் எழுந்திரிச்சோம் 40 minutes படிச்சோம். Essay 706 is completed. So we done with one essay. So be happy about that and give a clap for that. Fine. Now we go with chapter number 11, which is fundamental, that's the ethics chapter. அதில் நாம் பார்க்கறது என்னன்னா fundamental principles of professional ethics. So we have five fundamental principles. என்ன அப்படின்னா integrity, objectivity, professional competence and due care, அப்புறம் confidentiality, அப்புறம் professional behavior. So these are the five things which we need to study. Okay, so what are the things? Integrity, objectivity, professional competence and due care, confidentiality and professional behavior. Okay, எப்படி ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கலாம்? IOP CP, IOP CP, IOP CP. Okay, IOP CP. I is for integrity, O is for objectivity, and P is for professional behavior. Apro C is for confidentiality, and P is for professional competence and due care. So yeah, this is how you need to study, right? Okay, so integrity அப்படினா என்ன? So the keywordsலாம் ரொம்ப important. இது வந்து உங்களுக்கு லைட்டா கன்ஃபியூஸ் ஆகும் while you are doing case studies. So அப்போ இந்த keywords வச்சு தான் you need to solve the questions. A professional accountant shall comply with the principle of integrity, which requires an accountant to be straightforward and honest in all professional and business relationships. So straightforward and honest in all professional and business relationships. That's integrity அப்படிங்கிறது. So integrity simply implies fair dealings and truthfulness. So fair dealings and truthfulness. So keyword da straightforward and honest in all professional and business relationships. A professional accountant shall not knowingly be associated with reports, returns, communications, or other informations where the accountant believes that the information contains a materially false or misleading statement. So, appadi therinje he shouldn't be associated with that. Okay. Then contain statements or informations provided negligently or omits or obscures required information where such omissions or obscurity will be misleading. Misleading and therinje he shouldn't be going with that. அப்படிங்கிறது integrity. Objectivity அப்படின்னா என்னன்னா the principle of objectivity requires an auditor not to compromise professional judgment because of bias, conflict of interest or undue influence of others. அதாவது objectivity of auditor என்னது இண்டிபெண்டன்ஸ் தான். கரெக்டா? அப்போ அந்த இண்டிபெண்டன்ஸை நம்ம பாதிக்கிற மாதிரி திங்ஸ்ல என்னது compromise the professional judgment because of bias, conflict of interest, illana undue influence of others. So it requires that a professional accountant shall not undertake a professional activity if a circumstances or relationship unduly influence the accountant's professional judgment regarding that activity. Say the objectivity. Okay, professional competence and due care. A professional accountant shall comply with the principles of professional competence and due care, which requires an accountant to attain and maintain professional knowledge and skill. Okay, so what accountant வந்து அட்டைனும் பண்ணணும், அதை மெயின்டைனும் பண்ணணும். படிச்சுட்டு மறந்துடக்கூடாது, படிச்சு அதை மெயின்டைனும் பண்ணணும். ஸோ அட்டைன் அண்ட் மெயின்டைன் ப்ரொஃபஷனல் நாலேஜ் அண்ட் ஸ்கில் அட் த லெவல் ரிக்வயர்ட். ஸோ அந்த லெவலுக்கு என்ன வேணுமோ அதை படித்து மெயின்டைன் பண்ணணும். டு என்ஷூர் தட் எ கிளைண்ட் ஆர் எம்ப்ளாயிங் ஆர்கனைசேஷன் ரிசீவ்ஸ் வாட் competent professional service. So if you are doing articleship or if you are doing practice, whatever it may be, you should attain and maintain the professional knowledge and the skill sets in order to the client or the employing organization receives your competent professional service based on current technical and professional standards and relevant legislations, and act diligently and in accordance with the applicable technical and professional standards. So diligence includes responsibility to act carefully, thoroughly and on a timely basis in accordance with requirements of an assignment. Confidentiality na என்னது? அதோட privacy maintain பண்றது. So confidentiality principle requires a professional accountant to respect the confidentiality of information required as a result of a professional or a business relationship. So confidentiality of informations நம்ம அக்வயர் பண்ணியிருப்போம்ல. ஸோ கிளைண்ட் கிட்ட இருந்து we may taken bank account statements, they we may taken a very important data, so that we should have a confidentiality, right? So confidentiality serves the public interest because it facilitates the free flow of information from the professional accountant's client or employing organization to the accountant, with the understanding that the information will be not disclosed to a third party. So how a patient is disclosing his things for a proper diagnose, like that a client will be disclosing his data with the auditor. However, such confidential information may be disclosed, for example, when it is required by any law, or when it is permitted by law and is authorized by the client or employer, and there is a professional duty or right to disclose when not prohibited by law. So, when it is, when it is required by law or anything, then we can disclose it. And the madri is what confidentiality. Professional behavior. So, professional behavior na we need we shouldn't do anything that may discredit our profession. So நம்ம பண்ணோம் அப்படின்னா சி அப்படி பண்ணிட்டாங்க, ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி வாட் எவர் திங்ஸ் வி ஆர் டூயிங், ஸோ வி ஷுட் அவாய்ட் சச் கண்டக்ட். ஸோ அதுதான் வந்து இஸ் ப்ரொஃபஷனல் பிஹேவியர் திங் தே ஆர் saying. So it requires an accountant to comply with the relevant laws and regulations and avoid any conduct that account knows or should know might discredit the profession. A professional accountant shall not knowingly engage in any employment, occupation, or activity that impairs or might impair the integrity, objectivity, or good reputation of the profession, and as a result would be incompatible with the fundamental principles. So, இது மாதிரி ஒரு நம்மளோட பேர் இந்த ப்ரொஃபஷனுக்கு கெட்ட பேர் வாங்கி தர மாதிரி எந்த ஒரு ஆக்டிவிட்டீஸ்லையும் we shouldn't be engaged. So that is what professional behavior. So study these 5 points. I will give it around 10 minutes. Each point 2 minutes time. So we have also around 12 minutes time. So try to complete it within 10 minutes. Okay, study this. I will be back. Yes, almost completed. Yes, in our mission that fine. So இன்னைக்கு நம்ம வந்து essay 706 பார்த்தோம். அதே மாதிரி we have seen what essay, sorry, principles of fundamental principles of ethics, integrity, objectivity, professional competence and due care, அதுக்கப்புறம் confidentiality and what professional behavior. So I think this will be a valuable session, right? So காலையில் எழுந்திரிச்சோம் படிச்சு ஒரு மணி நேரம். Yes. Uh, Share your feedbacks on the comments. I will let me know what how value it is. Yes, that's all. Thank you for joining. Bye.